Hey socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle. Now sometimes I do a little fashion, so if those are the type of videos you're into, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the items that are new at Fendi. I don't shop there a whole lot, but recently I did a little haul there. I did tell you guys that we went there the last day that I was in Vegas. Ended up being sick most of the trip, but the last little bit that I was there, we did a little bit of shopping. But then right before we went on the trip, Mr. did give me a couple items from there as well. Some of the things didn't work out as I would have thought they would, and that's what prompted me to do this video. In case you guys were looking at some of the items I was interested in, we're going to talk about some of those things today. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the items that Mr. got me a couple weeks ago. Had some shoes sent to the house, and it is the Delfina sandal from Fendi, and I loved it. It's the brown fabric high heel sandal, and I originally got a notification from Saks, and when I saw the shoe, I fell in love with it. Now, mind you, on the Saks website, it did have maybe the Italian size or the UK size, and right next to it, it had the US size. So since I'm a true woman's US 10, we picked the one that had whatever the size was next to it. It said 10 and a half, and I'm like, okay, that'll give me a little wiggle room. And I thought that was great that they had, what size it is in American next to it, so we know we got the right size. And when I tried them on, they not only were they too small, they were way too small. And on the site right next to it, it said 10 and a half, so I should have had extra room, but didn't. So in case you guys are interested in the Delfina sandal, just know you need to go maybe 1.5 to 2 sizes up, because that's how small it is. And so when I realized it didn't fit, we just exchanged it for a couple items. So let me show you what those are first, because these aren't new, they're just new to me. So he did an exchange for this Fendi bucket hat. Got this print similarly to the reason why I got the Delfina shoe in this same fabric with the FFs on it, because I do have the Fendi mini Trésor bucket bag, which I really like, and it's the same sort of print, the same color, except the bucket bag is leather. But I'm okay with the fabric. I actually really do like the fabric in Fendi, and so I think this is really cute. This is, I think, one of their classic items that's always in stock there. Like I said, it's not a new item, but it fits really good. I actually packed this to go with me to Vegas, so I'm going to be doing a video really soon showing you guys the Vegas outfits that I would have worn if I didn't get sick. Happy about that. And with that exchange, he also got a couple pieces of jewelry, which I took to Vegas with me as well. So I showed you this. I don't know if you guys are going to see that video yet of me packing for Vegas. I don't know if that's going to come out before this video, but this is just a little small bracelet. It has the F on here with the rhinestones around it, and then it has a little gold plate right there that has Fendi embossed into it. And there are three different holes in here, so it's quite adjustable for you to be able to fit it to your wrist if you have a smaller wrist, or like a larger wrist. I think that's perfect. Actually, I fit mine in the second one, so I love that it's adjustable in that way. And to note, with Fendi's jewelry, you get a 2-year warranty on it, so if anything happens to it within 2 years, I think like damage, broken, scratches, you can return it and they'll give you a brand new one. So I like that they have that policy with the jewelry. And then also the earrings, and they're these small studded Fs, so cute. And I've worn these a few times already. Really like this as well. Looks like I already need to clean them. A couple of stones look kind of dark. So let's go into what I picked up from the actual store. So we had the pleasure of visiting the shops at Crystal's Mall. If you guys are familiar with the malls in Vegas, we went to the Fendi store there. At the Crystal's Mall, it's a boutique mall, so they don't have any department stores. They have like a lot of luxury shopping there, but it's like the actual boutique. So I went into the Killian store. We had a good time in there. I went into Louis Vuitton, and was that it? We went to the Christian Louboutin boutique. So it has all the individual boutiques in there. Saint Laurent, we went in there. I saw a scarf that was really cute, black and white. I didn't get the scarf though. So when we visited the Fendi boutique, we had a great time. The client advisor that helped us out, his name was Ray, and he is just a ball of sunshine. Like, that's the best way to describe him. I was under the weather for the most of the trip, so it was a treat to run into somebody like that. Every time you go shopping, you don't get that experience of great customer service on top of a really good, personable personality. Mr. was in there just drinking water and chatting it up with Ray, and they have similar personalities, just really bubbly. But one of the best things about Ray is we have very similar taste. So the things that, you know, he thought looked great on me, or the things that he liked, I found myself liking as well. So even something that he picked up, I would never have looked at this item, picked up or tried on this item, let alone bought it and went home with this item. And so this is what really made me trust Ray even more when I tried it on and fell in love. And so first item that is a pair of sunshades, and I really like Fendi sunshades. I recently got some for my birthday in April. I was looking for some shades that I could wear inside and outside where the lenses weren't too dark, and I'll show y'all those. But if you're not new here, you've seen them a few times because I've been wearing them a lot lately. But these are the shades, and they're sort of that flat top with the colorful tortoise shell. So it's not only like the brown tortoise shell in there, but there's blue pieces in there. Hopefully this is picking up so you guys can see the blue that's in there. It has the sideways Fendi logo. And like I said, these were a shade that I wouldn't have gravitated towards at all, but look how they look on. Is that not so cute? Love them. I feel like they're perfect for my face. So Ray has some very similar with the same print on it, and because of that, he said, you know, I know these shades will look great on you, and I ended up loving them. I did want these other shades, and I'm gonna pop a picture up there. They launched maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. They're becoming really popular, and when they first popped up on the website and I saw how sleek and just really cute they were, and they had different colorways, I wanted a light colorway too, and they have them in like a light pink and a dark pink, and I thought they would be perfect for my face shape. But I'm glad that I didn't order them and I ended up going in store, because when I tried them on in store, you guys, it made me seem like I had a fat head. That's the best way to describe it. Like, you know how you would want your shades to, you know, at least go here, like the shades fit like the sides like right here. It made my head look big. It just wasn't the right fit or size for my face. And so that was interesting, because I thought that they would look perfect on me, but the light colorway never did. It was on pre-order for the longest, and you just couldn't get it in store. And so I'm glad that I went in store and tried them on, because that would have been something that had to go back to the store. So let me show you guys the other pair, and I want to show you guys this too, because this is still in store, the ones I got in April, and they're like these brown / pink lenses. So they're perfect to, you can keep them on whether you're inside or outside. If you go into a mall or into a restaurant, you can still keep them on and they won't be too dark. It does have gold accents on it, and it says Fendi embossed into the side really small, and I love like how, you know, the gradient effect. And these are how they look. I adore these. I've been wearing these a lot since I got them. And next is a fragrance. So about a month or two, Fendi has finally launched fragrances. And so I did see a video from Erin Nicole where she went over, I think she got the Discovery set and she went over all the different fragrances and she described them so accurately. So you guys might want to check that out if you want to just sort of see like an overview of what they smell like. But okay, so backtrack. Before I even got to Vegas, I knew we were gonna be doing quite a bit of shopping when we got there, and I had in my mind that I wanted Nolita from Bond Number 9. So I ordered Nolita in a scent box order, and it's one of the few fragrances that I've ordered from scent box where I use the whole entire thing. So I knew eventually I wanted to get Nolita, and even this month order, I reordered Nolita again. That's how much I like it. And so when I was in Vegas and I was smelling the Fendi fragrances, I smelled one that reminded me a lot of Nolita. And so the young lady who was over the fragrance department in there, I was telling her, you know, have you heard of Nolita from Bond Number 9? And she was like, well, actually the perfumer behind Bond Number 9 is our perfumer that's over Fendi. So that was interesting because I got that from this fragrance. And so I'm gonna do a full review of this, y'all, but we're just gonna briefly touch on it and unbox this. This one is called Sempre Mio. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, you guys. And it's sort of a thin cardboard box, like not really like substantial, sort of thin. But the actual box that the fragrance, that's the outer packaging, the outer, you know, box that covers the fragrance is thick, magnetic, and very much sturdy. And it sits sort of in this bed. It has that sort of chic, minimalist touch that reminds you of the Dior Privé fragrances. And I love how it has that sort of brushed gold at the top that just adds to that chic touch. Now the cap is weighty and it has the Fendi logo on the top. Really nice sprayer, very smooth. Oh, it's just soft, feminine, and pretty. We're gonna do a full review of this fragrance pretty soon. And also he gave me some minis of my second favorite. So we'll probably talk about that in a review because he did give me some minis of my second favorite and I don't see it in here, so it might still be in the suitcase. So be on the lookout for that review because I really do like those two. So while we were there, remember the shoe that I was telling you guys about, the Delfino? They had just launched some new colors. They're not the cloth for the original one that I ordered. They're actually Napa leather. And it does have the Fendi logos on it, but it's the same color of the shoe. So it's a little bit more, well, a lot more understated. You would have to really look at the shoe to see like the F's in the shoe, but it's the same exact style. So they came out with green, black, and like a beige color, and gold too, just a smooth gold. And I don't think the gold has the logos on it, it's just plain gold. And the one that caught my eye the most was the beige. I really like the green too, but the beige really caught my eye, you guys, and they didn't have it in store. And because of what happened the first time with the ordering, I was just like, if I can't get it in store, I just don't want it. So Ray brought me one size smaller just to see how it would fit on my foot if I ordered it. And it was just, you know, like right on time. So I knew if I got a 42, which they say is a 12, but there's no way. I'm a US 10. So I knew if I got a 42, it'd be plenty room. We slept on it, and the next day we ended up ordering it. Now, also when we were in the store, I saw a new bag that launched. Now, the bag style isn't new. It's called I think it's called the Fendiography bag. It's the scoop one that you see with the big logo on the bottom. Now, I was never a huge fan of that bag, but something about when I saw the shoe and then the handbag too that's also in beige, y'all, it just really caught my eye. I was like, oh my goodness, the combo. I really like the combo together, and I felt like it was something that you could wear with a lot of things, you know? And so we ended up ordering the 42 in the shoe and the handbag to go with it. And so they arrived separately. The agent on the phone did give us 1-day shipping. So that was really sweet of her too. So this is the first bag, and this is going to be the first time I've seen it too. We're seeing it for the first time together. So this is the box. Yeah, I'm doing a bad job at showing y'all what I'm doing. So comes with a care card, dust bags, and here are the shoes. So I'm gonna try it on and see if it fits. So it's the beige Napa leather, and the strap goes through the heel up like that, and then it has a strap around the ankle. I thought this was so cute. And another thing I really love about this is how practical the heel is. This is something I feel like you could walk around in, you could dress up or down. This could be a dress up or casual shoe, and because it doesn't have like a particularly skinny heel or even like a tight or a tiny strap around the toe, it's just very practical. I'm just getting to the age now, you guys, if we spend a certain amount of money on something, I really want to get wear out of it, because you know the stiletto heels and everything is really cute. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of those type of shoes, but how practical are they to wear? Like, how often do I really get wear out of them these days? Like at this stage in my life, not so much, you know, as I used to. So, oh, they fit. They fit. Yes, and I love the rounded toe. Now, I do feel like the strap around the ankle, they could have given us just another 1/2 inch to an inch, because that strap is really short. And when I tried the 41 on in store, I noticed that the strap was short too, but Ray told me with the 42 the strap would be a little bit longer. Not so much. I don't have like big ankles, they're just normal, so I know on somebody else this just won't work because of the strap around the ankle. And they're soft on the bottom and cushiony, but it does have the Fendi logo right on the side here. It does say Fendi on both sides of that part too, and on the bottom of the heel it does have a Fendi logo here and here. Love the round toe. Moving on to the handbag. Ooh, that perfume smells so good, y'all, but it's not overpowering. It's not like super strong or taking over. It's mellow. That's what I really like about it. So open it up. And so it comes with a dust bag, and it does have a skinny strap with it. Has some sort of care card, and this is the bag. I know it's the Fendiography or something like that, and I think they have a nano and then they have a mini, and this is the mini. But as you can see, y'all, this mini is a good size. The mini isn't tiny. So if you were wondering about this bag, like if the mini was gonna be like a little micro, no, to me this is like a substantial size. And I love that it's in the fabric, because I had wanted a Fendi bag that was in the fabric. So it does have the F logos on it and Fendi at the bottom. This is that bag that you take the clip and you clip it this way. I don't know if you guys have been seeing that. I'm sure you guys have been seeing that. Yeah, so when you latch it, and the latch does say Fendi right here, and it has clips on the side, you can just carry it like this if you want to. And so if you want it open, you could put this strap on here. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not crazy about this little plain skinny leather strap. But I did see a video of a lady who she just got like the plain black one with the lettering on the bottom. It was like plain black leather, and she ended up buying the Fendi guitar strap. It's like the thicker fabric one, and it looked beautiful on the bag, but she didn't have print on there. The strap has print, so it might be overkill for this bag. But anyways, it does have like the little holes in it where you could pull it through, and it's adjustable so you can make it shorter or longer with the holes. So the color as compared to the handbag, and they're both the beige colorways. So that's it for today's video. Comment down below, let me know what you think about the pieces. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. This week, over the next week or two, I do have quite a few fashion videos coming out, which is a little bit unlike my channel, but I did want to start incorporating a lot more fashion on the channel. I said in January, and it hadn't happened, maybe just 1 or 2 videos, but we have quite a bit coming over the next 2 weeks. So everything I mentioned today I'll have linked in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. Don't you step to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars.